Hi there, I'm Dr. Dan from Genius Coaching. Let's talk about muscle flexibility. Some of us say, I am flexible. Others say, I am not flexible. But that's actually not true. Actually, everyone is flexible because the muscles are flexible by nature. Like this rubber band, for example. This rubber band stretches in the same way the muscles naturally stretch. But the difference with the muscles is that we have a reflex, and when we extend past our normal range of motion, the body triggers this reflex in order to protect itself from tearing a muscle or some sort of injury. So for us, we're thinking, I'm trying to get into a split. But the body sees it as, well, maybe this guy just slipped on a banana peel, better tighten up the muscles to protect ourselves here. So it's kind of funny because, we're all walking around with naturally flexible muscles, and, it's like some of us are like, yeah, I'm flexible, because we're able to turn off that reflex. Whereas others, they are tensing their muscles. So when they go to stretch, they just can't because they're tensing at the same time. So it's not that anyone is not flexible. It's just that you have to learn how to turn off that reflex. So what helps is that when you go to stretch, just remember your muscles are flexible just like a rubber band. You just have to turn off that reflex and relax into that stretch. So if you're thinking thoughts like, oh, I'm not flexible, this is going to limit your flexibility and it's going to trigger that reflex and make you tight. So it's good to imagine your muscles being like a rubber band when you go to stretch. Don't force yourself into a stretch just because the muscles are naturally stretchy. You have to go gradually. You don't want to strain any of your muscles because remember, until you learn to turn off that reflex, it could cause you an injury to try to force yourself into that pose. So it also helps to breathe naturally, because a lot of times when we believe that we're not flexible, we get tense and we restrict our breathing. It's almost like we're bracing for something that's supposed to be painful, when in actuality, you should be stretching with the recognition that your muscles are naturally flexible and this is not a painful thing. This is going to be something natural. So don't fight yourself. And be very careful not to have this limiting belief of, I am not flexible, because everyone is flexible. You just have to learn to turn off that reflex. And over time, if you practice turning off that reflex by regularly stretching, you'll get better and better, and you will see, ultimately, that we are all flexible, and we all have a flexible rubber band. It's not that some have a special rubber band that stretches magically. We are all equal in terms of our ability to stretch our flexible muscles. Thank you for watching.